I feel like I overshare, and it's definitely something that is a part of me because I like talking. Of course, I am just speaking to the camera right now, uploading these videos every day. So, yeah, obviously I like talking, right? And who doesn't like talking about themselves? And oftentimes when I do that, I end up oversharing. In the past, one of my friends was talking about or this new person that I wasn't too well acquainted with was talking about business stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm really interested in that. And I started talking about a lot of things that I do related to that industry. And my friend, after that conversation, said, wow, you talked about yourself a lot. He said it was not bad, but that really stood out to me. As in, yeah, wow. It made me think, yeah, I really do talk a lot. And I enjoy talking a lot. However, I need to get better at listening, and I think that's what a lot of people struggle with. And it's definitely something I want to develop, because if I enjoy talking about myself so much and what I do, chances are other people do as well. So why not give them the chance to talk about themselves as well, right? It's only fair. And when it comes to how I feel emotion-wise, and the more intricate parts of my thought processes when it comes to social life, romantic, business, whatever it may be, I now tend to keep that more to myself. And I think that's what can bring people in because I've gotten better at listening. But the problem I struggle with is retaining those people. I need to be that person that they can still speak to and have conversations with, feel natural with. That's who I want to be. But yeah, of course, there will still be balance for me to share what I think and how I feel, right? So what I'm trying to get at is I can have people enter my life because I'm a good listener, or I can be a good listener by understanding when I should stop speaking. And I think it is a skill. Listening is definitely a skill, and not everyone has it. I had to develop this, and it's still not that great. The problem I have, like I said, is retaining those people. And what I mean by that is once I get those people in my life by being a good listener and sharing valuable information, helping them stay is because I'm also opening up more to them as I get to know them. And I'm becoming more comfortable. And when I become more comfortable, I end up speaking more. I end up sharing more about my personal life. I end up sharing more about who I really am. The real me begins to seep through the seams, I suppose. And that's when it becomes dangerous, because then I begin oversharing. And when something bad happens, I always start to overthink. Like, oh, what, this person knows a lot about me now. What are they gonna think about me? What are they gonna do with this information about me? And it is kind of scary to think about. So I've resorted to not sharing as much. But as I become more comfortable with people, I just naturally happen to share more of my thoughts and feel comfortable sharing more about the intricate parts of my life. Some challenges, roadblocks, other things that I'm struggling with. And that is when I'm in a very vulnerable state. So it is scary to think about, oh, what are people gonna do with this information? So I try not to overshare too much without people that I know well. And when I'm trying to get to know people, I'm working on not oversharing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just working on not oversharing. I used to talk about myself a lot. I still do, right? But just when I was younger, it was times 10. And also, especially when I was getting into self-improvement, I was really happy with the progress I was making, and I was really happy that I was finding my passion, and that caused me to overshare. And I wasn't oversharing to brag about these achievements. It was more so to celebrate my own progress. So it wasn't out of trying to put other people down. I just so happened to constantly talk about myself, and these achievements are rather positive. So it can come off as if I'm bragging, and that's what I want to avoid. So I need to work on not sharing so much and keeping to myself. I already do that a lot though. I do keep to myself a lot, and that's why I end up oversharing. Because once I find that person that I can open up to and be comfortable with, everything comes out. And for them, it can be overwhelming. And it can cause them to leave. So that's the problem with retaining people. Yeah, churn rate is pretty high for my friendships, I guess you could say. And then when it comes to that, it just seems like the common denominator is me if these people keep leaving. So if they're just coming into my life, and just taking information on me and then leaving, it makes me wonder, what are they going to do with the information? What can they do with the information? And that's when rumors start spreading, and then all these other problems arise, and it's just not a fun situation. So I am working on reducing my oversharing, not sharing as much, as you could say. And I'm going to put this to the test tomorrow. I'm meeting with 2 people who I don't know, who I'm starting to get to know better. So, and it's a really, these people they seem like people I could be good friends with. So I don't want to mess it up, and I'm going to try and not overshare. Be better at listening, asking questions, and just being present. That is what I'm going to work on tomorrow. Yeah. So that's all for today's digital journal. Today was a good day though. Finished my last Chinese thing. Forever, I don't have to do anything else for Chinese. And now I'm just locking in for finals all week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is all gonna be dedicated to studying for finals. So that's exciting. And then I can leave for Thailand and see my family. Yeah, anyway, take care. Have a great day, guys.